Desperation in a shifting world order. The world is unraveling at an alarming pace. Unilateral dictators have risen rapidly, dismantling multilateral institutions and ushering in an era of chaos marked by genocide, famine, and brutal trade wars. The most powerful nations wield economic coercion like a blunt weapon, imposing punitive tariffs, destabilizing currencies, and weakening the very foundations of global trade. Yet these tactics have backfired, eroding the dollar's dominance as BRICS nations assert themselves and alternative systems emerge. The U.S., once the undisputed architect of the rules-based order, now clings to relevance through desperate measures. Its attempts at economic strong-arming have failed. Its peace efforts in Ukraine and Israel have stalled. Now, facing dwindling influence, it revives the old China threat narrative, less a genuine concern than a cynical ploy to rally support. Even smaller nations like New Zealand, hit by unfair tariffs, are pressured into compliance, treated not as sovereign partners, but as subordinate players in a fading hegemony. Meanwhile, the U.S. retreats from critical global treaties on human rights, on climate change, undermining its own leadership. If the world's largest economy abandons the frameworks meant to address existential threats, can it still claim to guide the international order? Its record speaks for itself. Destabilizing military interventions, abandoned nuclear deals, a blatant disregard for Palestinian rights, and a dollar weakened by reckless inflation tactics. The truth is clear. The U.S. is no longer the moral or strategic leader it once purported to be. Without accountability, without commitment to collective solutions, it risks irrelevance. Multilateralism, not coercion, ensures security and fair trade for vulnerable nations. But as oligarchic powers prioritize self-preservation over global responsibility, the world edges closer to fragmentation. Given its destabilizing role in the Middle East, from prolonged military interventions to inconsistent diplomacy, the U.S. withdrawal from global treaties on human rights and climate change further erodes its credibility. If a nation routinely disregards international norms, e.g., drone strikes violating sovereignty, abandoning the Iran nuclear deal, or sidelining Palestinian rights, how can it still claim moral or strategic leadership? The answer is clear: no. Without accountability or commitment to collective solutions, the U.S. risks becoming irrelevant in shaping a just and sustainable world order.